button pushed down? Is it down for on? Or? Okay.
Buttons.
All right, so it's 4:30, and let's go ahead and call the meeting to order. Everyone had a chance to look over the minutes from last meeting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and
I would
then
motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed. Anything to say? No. All right. So we're going to be going over the approval of the offering packet. Last month we talked about the parcel and how we looked over everything but none of the numbers were filled in. So this is what we're looking at with those numbers.
So this follows the statutory requirements, of course, public offering. We've got 2 appraisals, which come into that number that's advertised in this packet of $201,000 for 12.38 acres. Again, this is a property that is directly west of Mark Lanier's property on Market Road. And between today, assuming it gets passed, then will be up for public offering at that price point that meets the other qualifications in this packet. The committee wants to develop it within the I-2 with the expectation that it would be some kind of commercial, industrial, ag-based company. And we would open those bids. If bids are received at the next meeting, and then if we decide to make some alternative economic development agreement, that can happen after 30 days after that September 17th. So I think there's an opportunity that we'll have an executive session of this board to discuss the economic development prospect and the ideas and opportunities with that.
How did you decide on the September 12th date? Do you think that's enough time?
So we're following advice from legal counsel. Traditionally, they see like anywhere from a 2 to 4 week window. So that just came from their recommendation.
And then does this property fall within the overlay district?
Yeah, I think so.
So my recommendation or my thought was just that maybe we could attach to this things that you can't build here. So I would hate for someone to have an idea and get through the process and then we say, actually, that falls within one of the restrictions. Mm-hmm. So if we attached a page that just said things that are prohibited would be beneficial to the bidders.
I like that idea as well.
Good communication.
Okay. Could that be part of the additional economic negotiation portion?
I think it's good from Andrea's suggestion. We might add this as like an addendum to include the prohibited uses. So then, frankly, we don't waste time and they don't waste time. Mm-hmm. If they know it's a prohibited use. We've already agreed as a community, conceptually, we don't want those, so.
Is that something that we can come up with as a board with prohibited?
We'll just take them from the overlay district.
Okay, gotcha.
For the zoning that they passed.
So isn't that already outlined in the zoning though?
It would be outlined in the zoning, yeah. I think what Andrew said.
So just emphasize that?
Yeah, just so it's kind of listed so that if they didn't even realize there was an overlay district. I mean, some people may not even realize it, I guess.
What does it discuss?
I think that's what we talk about it too.
Sure. that means we will need to push this, or would we be able to approve it with the addendum?
I believe you
I
can
would-
make a motion to approve with the addition or the
Yeah,
change.
okay.
Yeah.
I would make a motion then to approve the offering packet with the addition of an addendum that lists the prohibited uses from the overlay district.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Motion passed to approve the offering packet with the addendum of the prohibited zoning restrictions.
When that gets added, can we get that emailed out to us?
Is there any other matter that we need to discuss?
The only, just for continued conversation, our next steps with 625, we'll have to go through the same public offering process. So we're going to start with the 2 appraisals first to get that number to inform what the packet needs to be. And then once we have that number, we can represent it to this board to go back to this motion. So probably before we approve the offering packet, though, we'll go through and make sure that the things we discussed at our last meeting get added into the packet. So there's a better feedback built in before we go through that process. So that's just continued business, but
No,
my office will take care of the 2 appraisals.
bounce off Andrea's idea in that offer packet of prohibited items. That'd probably be a good idea as well, especially since it's residential.
Yeah, I would look to see if it's impacted by the floodplain. A couple of those in that area have to be built up, so there could be some things that we can include that are better communication.
Has that property actually been given back to the?
We're still working with him to get him to sign, and then we'll schedule that closing shortly thereafter. But he's verbally communicated an agreement to that, so.
Then have we communicated any more with the Second Street?
I have not received follow-up from Judy at the planning. No.
Okay. I walked by there last night. There's still no landscaping or anything, so
And
I
I
didn't know.
saw there was a shed now, and this suggested something else, but I'll follow with Judy and
there's a shed behind the house. Okay.
yeah. I'm just wondering if would it be helpful to the group if Judy came to the next meeting? Or do you want me to conference with her and report out?
It might be a better private conversation.
Because I think one of the details was an occupancy permit. There's a question that was lingering. And she's not talked about or breached that at our board of works meetings either.
I think it would be beneficial, whether it be like a private meeting or if she were to come to one of the actual public meetings, if we were able to kind of ask what happened in that situation and how we can communicate better when we go send the offer packet for 625 as well. Just to make sure that we're all on the same page with the planning board. Any other things to discuss? Can I get a motion to adjourn? So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed. See y'all at the next meeting.